Today I'm going to be reviewing this new alarm by Soundstream. This is the model AL1, Tarantula model AL1. This system is the first time I have ever seen it with my own two eyes. I was really inquisitive. I kept seeing them for some time and I always said I'm going to get around to it. And let me tell you people, I am so glad I did. I have some really exciting, awesome, interesting information about this alarm system, and I've just learned a ton about it just by looking at the product, going through it, studying it, reading the manuals, doing some online review, going to the manufacturer, calling my rep. I can't believe it that I have missed this system for all these years. It's almost shame on me. So say shame on me. I mean, it's my fault. I can't believe that I've actually missed out on such a wonderful little technology. All this time was always there. This system here, the AL1, very, very inexpensive system. Everybody online, including myself, the price is really ridiculously low. I mean, honestly, the price for this system is about what one of these remote controls you would expect to find on the aftermarket just as a replacement for one remote cost for the whole system. And I'm talking everything that you see. Siren, brain, 2 remotes, harnesses, LED, Valet switch, window decal, box, warranty, the works, okay? So with that said, this system is made by the same manufacturer who produces and manufactures AST UltraStart, which has been my favorite remote starter, top 3 I should say at least, for God knows how many years. Those things are indestructible. They work unbelievably. When I first took this thing out of the box and I looked at those little tiny little micro module and I said, oh my God, this is going to be one of those transistorized pieces of junk. I can't wait to get this review over with. So that was before I learned what the heck I was looking at. Now that I understand what this little wonder is all about, this thing reminds me of the U425, which UltraStart used to make, which, by the way, was, do you think this thing's small? The Ultra was 3 times as big as this, and it basically did everything this thing does, and really no more and no less. The remote controls are in the caliber. They're not as nice as the UltraStart U1272 XR Pro series, but I'll tell you something. The buttons are very small, but I think that that's very nice, and I think that's well suited to a lot of people, because nobody wants to have a big, gaudy looking remote control. There's a close-up of what these remotes look like. They're pretty damn good looking. Thin, they're very nice. Lock, unlock, trunk release, and auxiliary 1. This system has lock, unlock capabilities, Siren by default, no horn output, however. It does have dome light supervision output, which is an amazing feature. Trunk release and programmable setting here for auxiliary 1, which can do a momentary or a latched output, which is insane for what this thing is doing, for the size. I can't believe the features. Real quick over the settings, I want to tell you that this thing does ignition, car jack, auto locks. Siren settings, you can disable or enable them. Door lock outputs are negative transistorized outputs, like a lot of alarms, especially in this price category. You can't expect positive, negative, flip-flop, or built-in relays, of course, especially with the module size. Double unlock, single unlock pulses, double lock, single unlock pulses, or reverse, single unlock, single lock pulses. You can do the pulse times. You can set them from 1/4 to 3 seconds or 3/4 of a second. Shock sensor is built into the system. That, if it works like the UltraStart, it can be a little hard as a learning curve when you first do it, but once you do it a couple times, it works. You basically bang on the car and it learns. So make sure when you install this system, if you purchase one, that it's mounted very well, and they give you 4 tabs so you can mount this thing really, you get a nice positive contact onto the vehicle. Passive and active door locks are settable in this system. Valet, you could do a secure valet or a standard setting. Parking light outputs, you could have 30-second on for disarm or normal operation, which you would set blink, blink, blink. Auxiliary, like I said, is a pulse or a latched ignition on reset, or active while you're holding down the button, which is amazing. So if you wanted to use this in conjunction with like a linear actuator or some other motor or some other, you know, whatever thing that you connected to it, that is a really, 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 really desirable feature, and I can't get over that. I'm never going to forget that. Next time I need to have a system that's going to do that, I think I'm going to pretty much use this system because I love that feature. Car jacking is built into it. It will have inputs for hood, trunk, positive and negative door trigger types. Of course, parking light output. Let me cover some of the wiring super quick with you so that way I can do a thorough job. Siren output, which is 2 amps. Auxiliary 1 and trunk release, which are just transistorized outputs. There's no starter disable relay built into the system. Of course, you can always buy one from us or wherever. $4 or $5, no big deal. Dome light supervision, which is cool. Second unlock outputs, this system can do 2-stage unlock, which is again amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. This system is definitely, I know it's good. Even without even installing it, just by knowing where it came from, I know the system is tip-top. It's really cool. So my review on the Soundstream, at least this AL1, I don't know if they're all made in the same manufacturing factory, but this system kicks butt. So if you're looking for a good entry-level alarm and you want to feel that it's going to be reliable, put your money on the AL1.